what, this Labor government has not come to terms with the anti-Semitism around. It keeps staggering me. It's getting more and more virulent. Now, I remember when Israel's war against the Hamas terrorist group started, that people were at least careful to say, oh no, I don't support Hamas. You know, I want this war to stop. I don't support Hamas. It's the innocent Palestinians I care about. But now I see Nicholas Poynder. He's a prominent lawyer. In fact, he was once the senior lawyer for the Human Rights and Equal Opportunity Commission. And he says, oh, he actually supports Hamas as the legitimate defender of Palestinians. He suggested they could be absolute heroes. And when an Israeli swimmer was booed at the World Aquatics Championships in Doha, he tweeted, good. No Israeli should ever feel comfortable outside their apartheid, genocidal pseudo-state. And that he's seen Israeli people there for what they really are. All of them, I suppose, racists and bigots. Now, James Poynder says he's not an anti-Semite, he's just an anti-Zionist. But what do you make of his hate and his support of Hamas?
I can't believe he's able to get away with it. I mean, I thought Hamas was a listed terror organisation. Hasn't the Albanese government declared, albeit they took a long time to do it, but they eventually got around to saying October 7 was a terror attack. So for anybody, let alone a member of the court, to publicly support Hamas and to applaud what they did, I mean, at the very least, he should be on a terror watch list, I would have thought. And he actually said no Israeli should feel safe outside of Israel. How is that not incitement to violence? Actually, he didn't say safe. He said no Jew should feel comfortable. But, I mean, it's the same thing, right? You say tomato, I say tomato. That surely goes very close to incitement. But what we've seen is that governments right around this country have pretty much turned a blind eye to anti-Semitism. And as you've pointed out, it's just gone from strength to where we now have people who you would call respectable openly declaring their support for Hamas.
I don't get it. He said no Israeli outside Israel should feel safe or should feel comfortable. And like I say, he says it's not anti-Semitic. I tell you what, being nicely anti-Semitic, how come so many Jews hearing this sort of thing feel so scared? He might make the connection there.